Am I making my new Toyota Tacoma noisier by adding all of these external mods? Let's go for a ride and find out. Well, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to RobMotive. Am I actually making my truck noisier by adding all of these exterior mods? You know, I've added quite a few things to the truck so far. Everything from just the caps on the outside to cover up the chrome, the rear bumper, tail lights, the sport bar, of course, new tires and wheels. And now I'm sure I'm going to get more noise out of the tires, so that's kind of expected. Let's move on down the way here. I've also added vent visors on both sides. Those might make some noise, they may not. I'm honestly not sure. Most recently, up here in the front, I had changed out, or added rather, this bug and stone deflector. Obviously, that's what's gonna take the win first. What about the new grille? This is also different. So anyway, we're gonna take a bit of a ride. I'm curious to see how noisy the truck is, if I'm getting any whistles, rattles, anything crazy like that, because of the things that I've actually added to the truck. So let's hop in, we're gonna find out. Okay, we are in the Tacoma, out cruising around, listening for noise. Now, I intentionally have driven to one of the bumpiest roads that I drive on, the bumpiest road, I think, just so we can get things shaking around a little bit to see if we hear anything funky. You know, I do have a lot of stuff on the truck, so if it's gonna rattle and make noise, this is gonna be it. So I'm gonna be quiet here in just a minute as soon as we get to the bumpier part, which is shortly. Okay, I'm not hearing anything other than normal noises. The tires, you know, the truck bouncing a little bit on the rougher road right there. But I don't hear anything bouncing around or making any kind of weird or strange noises. So that's good. So now that we've done the bump test, I'm driving on the smooth part of the road now, fortunately. Gonna listen a little bit just for any kind of whistles or vibrations, you know, those little squeaky noises you get that drive you insane. Usually the ones that are in the dash somewhere that you can't find. So we're gonna listen for those right now. I'm not hearing anything. So we're gonna go to a higher speed road. Right now we're traveling about 48, 46 miles an hour, something like that. So not hearing anything, but I'll be curious when we go to a higher speed road, more like 55, 60, something like that. It's not freeway, but it's these country back roads, you know. So we're gonna go to one of those, see if we hear anything there. And one thing I wanna say before we do that, kudos to Toyota. You know, I've bought a lot of new vehicles, cars, trucks, whatever, and many of them have had little annoying sounds, you know, rattles, plastic rubbing, things like that. The kind that, like I mentioned earlier, you can never find. And there's nothing worse than taking out your new vehicle after you've had it for, you know, a couple days, a week or two, and discovering you have an annoying noise somewhere. None of that in the Toyota Tacoma. Very happy with it. So let me turn around. We're going to go back to a higher speed road, and then I'll also put the window down back on the 45 there, just to see if we hear any kind of whistling or anything like that coming from the, you know, the window vents, or maybe even potentially the front bug guard that I put on. We're back on the 45 going the other way. I'm going to put the window down. Probably all you're going to hear is wind noise, but let's do it anyway. That was a truck that went by. I'm just hearing wind noise. I'm not hearing anything crazy. By the way, I want to mention, since I am talking while the window's down, This will give you a good idea what it's like with the visors on. You can still hear me. I'm sure you can hear the wind noise. Let's go ahead and put the passenger side down, see if we get any noise over there. Just more wind noise, nothing funky, nothing weird. Go ahead and put that window back up. Nothing at all. Let's put this window back up. There you go, just to give you a little point of reference, I guess, as to what the truck sounds like. So we're gonna go back out to the 55. I'll come back on in a second. As soon as we're there, it lets you hear the truck at higher speed. Okay, I'm gonna bring you with me up to speed. We're getting back on. This is a 55-mile-an-hour road. So we're gonna run up, let you guys hear that. There, we're at 55. I know it's like lightning, right? 0 to 55 in like no time. So we're cruising along. I'll be quiet here in a second. We will be going over a railroad track in a minute. So pay particular attention to that, I guess. If you hear any rattles, anything like that, I am gonna take it at 55. Hopefully, you know, we don't get airborne or something, but we'll see. I'll be quiet now. Let's have a listen. There was the railroad track. I'm pretty happy. I don't hear anything weird. I don't hear any extra wind noise or anything like that. And part of the reason I'm doing this video, I know there are a lot of sound sensitive folks out there because I get a lot of comments on the channel about how loud is the truck, how loud are the tires, all that kind of stuff. And I don't hear anything other than normal sounds. I can hear the tires because they're obviously a more aggressive tire, so we do get more noise out of those, but it's certainly nothing that that would bother me or dissuade me, I guess, from doing these same mods again. I think it's pretty quiet for a truck. I mean, let's be honest, it's not a Lexus, it's not a Cadillac. It's not like you're going to be able to whisper and not be able to hear everything, you know. So I'm happy with it. I think it's pretty good. Anyway, leave a comment. Let me know what you think. You can hear what I'm hearing for the most part. I'd be curious to know if you think it sounds louder to you, if you would find it annoying, or if you think it's pretty much the way it should be. Let me know. Also, real quick, I do have 2 additional channels. RobMotive FST, all about my 2021 Toyota Tundra. And RobMotive JT, all about my 2020 Jeep Gladiator. Check them out, and if you're interested, please consider subscribing. Don't forget to click that notification bell so that you don't miss out on any upcoming videos. And do me a favor, smash that subscribe button on the way out. Thanks for watching. Stay quiet out there. Bye.